Okay. Like I said before, start doing videos. Right now, I do apologize. It's a mess, and camera's a little off. There we go. Now, like I said, I do build furniture. Right now, it's a mess. We just, summer just started, and haven't had time to really go through my backyard and clean everything up yet. But these benches are actually all made from pallets. The flower box in the back is made from pallets, all these. And neat little thing about these ones is they're hinged. So there's all storage underneath of them. They're all stained, lacquered, ready to go. And then, of course, you gotta have your cup holders, compartments. Oops, somebody left a Jello shot in there. That ain't good. A little creepy crawly. How you doing, buddy? But yeah, and this is a sectional. It all comes apart. Both armrests, there's a couple over there. Both armrests come off. That's a bench. That's a bench. That's a table, which is actually pretty cool. I did some neat stuff with it. I decided that I was gonna do a built-in cooler. And you put ice in there and your drinks. You got, of course, got 2 more cup holders. A garden box I made that was our chandelier. Unfortunately, over the winter, the snow kind of destroyed our canopy. As you can see, I've had to put bracing up, and some of that bracing actually was great for a while until we got our last freak snowstorm. Welcome to New Jersey. And it snapped half of them again. And right now I currently have this big 2x4 on top of my ottoman that I made out of pallets, holding this thing up. I mean, I know it should stay up even if I take this out, but as you can see, it drops down quite a bit. So currently have to do some more work to it. Redoing everything again. Ridiculous. But yeah, that's what happens when you're in Jersey. Hold on one second. Let me put this back up. Hi. Now this was a fountain that I had built out of some whiskey barrel planters. There originally was 3 barrels. There's currently only 2. Unfortunately, my 2 wonderful dogs, there's one of them. Where's the other one? Bella! Oh, there they are. She was hiding underneath my quad, which I currently have jacked up. That's my girl's quad. It needs a gear. But, yeah, sorry for the lawn. Well, really not much of a lawn. But, yeah, this is a flower garden. Again, made all the boxes from pallets. I don't know if you can really see it. Let me put this up. This winter we had, last winter was really bad. Now, this was the pond, which I will show pictures of all this in the video when it was first done, and it was really nice and kept up. Unfortunately, when you have dogs and you live in Jersey, between the elements and wonderful dogs, they're extremely destructive. But I'll definitely put some pictures in my video, that way you guys can see them. But there, like I said, there were 3 basins. Well, there's the top one, and there was 2 of these on the bottom, one here and one here. And the way it worked is that little fountain was on this one, which was pumping water back into this, the one that was over here, and they were connected underneath, so it kept the water level. And the pump would go from here into this one, which was over here, up into that one, and it would flow back in and come out through the holes on the bottom and go back into the 2 bottom buckets. I have a video of it, and I'll post that up. And hopefully when I redo this one again and make it all nice, like I said, I'm going to replace everything, so it's going to be a little bit different. And we're probably just going to do pretty much what it is now, just new barrels and some new equipment and tubing. I also made this. This was this bench here will withstand quite a bit of weight. It is all 4x4s underneath. It held an immense amount of weight, as you can see. Ran all my wiring down through the back. I had my outlet under there. I had all my fish food. We actually did have fish in there. Unfortunately, after the dogs decided, oh, hey, look, you know, a pool, they went into it and they shattered the bottoms of the barrels, and all the fish either A, went out through there, or B, were left in the bottom of this, which was not great. I had to clean it out, and I was not very happy. But yeah, I mean, we have a nice little garden going on, and like I said, you know, this will be all cleaned up very, very soon, and it'll be back to its former glory of last year. Like I said, you know, there's a lot of stuff you could build from pallets. You know, it's cheap, it's free, you know, it's fun, it's easy to do. I do a lot of recycling projects. I like to recycle. I like to recycle wood. I like recycling things, different, you know, odds and ends and things that I can keep. And you know, it definitely, you know, it's just something fun to do. You know, it doesn't cost you anything. I mean, honestly, the most expensive part of this whole sectional was the cushions. The cushions cost me $160. You know how much all the hardware cost me? $50. And that's because I bought nice hinges, which, ooh, hey, look at that. That's a big one. Which I bought nice hinges, as you can see down there. And there's 3 on every single one of these. There's 3 hinges on each one. They can hold a ton of weight. There's also lighting all wired up underneath of it. I'll have to do a video at night so you guys can see how it is when it's all lit up and everything's done and cleaned up in here. But when it's done, it's going to look nice again. And like I said, I'm going to post some pictures up of when I did it before and when I had it all together. It came out really, really great. And, you know, there's a lot of little details and stuff that you could do to make it better. Like all the corners and stuff, all the edges, I rounded all of them off to give that extra, you know, just that little extra to it. That way you're not getting caught on stuff, you know. And, yeah, and I did that with everything. The whole thing, everything's rounded off. It adds a nice little touch to it. But, you know, our propane fire pit, unfortunately, we do live in Trenton, and we did used to have a fire pit in our backyard, which is right where that blue tarp is to the left. It was about 2 foot into the ground and 3 feet above ground, and you know, it's just city of Trenton, you're not really supposed to have fire pits, just because of the, you know, the factor of these houses can go up very, very quickly. You know, they just, and then when one goes, they can all go. I mean, these houses are all attached, so it's the only thing that sucks about a row home. But yeah, like I said, I mean, we used to have a nice big fire pit, and we have which I actually dug it all up, and I took it all down to my campground, to the trailer I have in Little Egg Harbor, and I rebuilt it there, which I'll show you guys this weekend, along with the flower boxes, the boat that I've been working on, and we might go, you know, might do a little off-roading, a little exploring. Definitely would like to try to go crabbing this weekend. So, you know, like I said, it's just, you know, there's a lot of stuff I do. A lot of projects. A little tongue-tied there. But, yeah, you know, it's just, you just gotta, you know, if you want to make something like this, you just write a text, you know, write a comment or whatever, and just say, hey, how'd you do that? And, hopefully I'm going to try and make another one of these at some point soon. I have to make one for the in-laws, of course. You know, and I have to make flower boxes for them too, so I will definitely videotape when I do them. That way you guys can all see it and see how it's done. You know, step by step. Of course, I'm going to have to speed it up because it does take a little bit of time. You know, but, yeah, you know, like I said, I just wanted to show you guys, you know, the sectional that I built. Now, I do also do this stuff for other people. You know, of course, I charge for it, but you know, I make furniture, I can make chairs, sectionals, flower boxes, you know, all kinds of stuff. Do wood burning, you know, everything. You know, if there's something that you guys want and you got, you know, you're somewhat local to me, like I said, I'm in Trenton, New Jersey. I'm willing to travel a little bit. I can go out to PA and, you know, Delaware, whatever. You know, but I can build all this stuff and, you know, build it right there at your house. I build it to however you want it. You know, if you want something in it, you want something different, you know, just let me know. And we can go from there, you know. So, thank you guys, and have a good one. Peace.